The Cars of Billionaires. Who's got the coolest ride? You've probably heard of many famous billionaires in the world, and perhaps you've dreamed of being one of them someday. But there's one thing that makes most people different from the world's wealthiest individuals. They do not have access to the same kind of luxury cars that billionaires have as part of their collection. Today, we're going to take a look at the cars that billionaires prefer and see which ones are some of the hottest rides on today's market. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is one of the most successful boxers of all time. He has an estimated net worth of $1.1 billion dollars and owns even more because he is allegedly retired. Mayweather became successful almost exclusively in boxing and entertainment. To date, Floyd Mayweather has earned a net worth in the billions. Unlike the average wealthy person, Mayweather does not mind spending a hefty sum of lavish gifts for himself. Considering certain estimates, he owns more than 15 million worth of cars. As long as you are a Rolls-Royce fanatic, you know that Floyd Mayweather has some seriously expensive cars. Among his favorite automobiles is the Rolls-Royce Ghost. While the typical person might be astonished at the $250,000 price tag, it's not a matter of worry for him. Not only does he have an impressive set of stats that include a 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine with 775 pounds of torque and 562 horsepower, but he's also got an illustrious Rolls-Royce collection, of which the Rolls-Royce Phantom is the last edition. Crafted in England, the Rolls-Royce Phantom is a luxury vehicle bought by Mayweather for $410,000. The Phantom has ample first-class amenities and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds due to its huge 6.8 liters V12 engine, which boasts 531 of torque and 553 horsepower. On the other hand, not as forceful as its opposite. The Phantom is more luxurious than powerful, which Vanacum says is like the Lamborghini collection. Mayweather has few Lambos, but one is particularly special. In contrast to others, the Lambos are usually black or white. Among the precious treasures of this Italian car is the Pagani Huayra, with a staggering 6.5-liter V12 engine which produces 650 horsepower. It also possesses an impressive AWD system to aid with stability in such high horsepower levels. As they don't make them anymore, determining how much Mayweather spent on this car is difficult. One thing we know for sure is that it cost about $330,000. This, along with all the other cars, highlighting a part of his car collection out of the dozens he owns that he claims he never really uses. Mark Zuckerberg for being the sixth wealthiest person in the world. Mark Zuckerberg, though, is not one for flash and glamour. From his street, you wouldn't expect that the Facebook founder owned middle-class cars. Zuckerberg has a couple of luxury vehicles in his armada. Thanks to his net worth of more than $100 billion, he could buy any car on the market, and his diverse collection shows a blend of class and practicality. Zuckerberg drives a Volkswagen Golf. The Golf GTI that he drives is the seventh generation of the Golf manufactured by the German company Volkswagen. The Golf GTI is a 6-speed manual transmission with a turbo engine of 2.2 liters and it provides 220 horsepower. While this is not a luxurious car, it is easy to sit in thanks to its comfortable seats and cozy interior. It's typically a very entertaining vehicle to drive. The car accelerates from 0 to 60 miles in 6.5 seconds. To complete his luxury vehicle collection, Zuckerberg's newest car is the Pagani Huayra, which has a base price of €850,000. This luxurious mode of transportation is on par with cars from Bugatti, Aston Martin, and Ferrari, though it doesn't have the same name recognition. It comes with a V12 6-liter engine and it has 720 horsepower. Kylie Jenner. The evidence about Kylie Jenner's billionaire status is somewhat unclear. Forbes did declare her the world's youngest self-made billionaire in 2019 for her wildly popular Kylie Cosmetics line. Regardless of how much money she has, she likes to spend it as much as those with way more money. Despite being 1% as wealthy as Mark Zuckerberg, she has a more extensive car collection and her most valuable car is the Bugatti Chiron. It costs $3 million just for the basic model, and luxury models are available at prices well above $3 million, with an impressive 1,400 horsepower. This car's engine has broken the world's record for the fastest street legal car ever, with a top speed of 340 miles per hour. Kylie's not pushing her Chiron to its limit by driving it around LA, but she is thoroughly enjoying owning such an incredible vehicle. Additionally, she also owns a brilliant orange color Lamborghini Aventador. The Italian sports car is a must-have for car collectors. As with the Lamborghini tradition, the Aventador was named after a fighting bull and was first introduced in 2011. This meant that production of the car was going to be limited to 4,000 vehicles. But then in 2016, it hit the milestone of 5,000 vehicles. It was probably customized by Kylie, which is why it is so expensive. On the list is her fleet of Ferraris, which is currently the car she is most proud of. For fans of her TV show, they may have guessed that the 458 is one of her favorite Ferrari models. Kylie and her sister Chloe own a Ferrari Spider, which retails for more than $1 million. It has 562 horsepower and accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds. On top of that, she has a vintage red Mustang, a G-Wagon, vintage Rolls-Royce, and many other incredible vehicles. The total cost of her fleet ranges from $5 to $10 million. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is an interesting case because he is a co-owner of Tesla, the top electric car company in the world. Now, of course, he can go out and buy any Tesla he wants, with a net worth of $171 billion. Well, there are plenty of other rides he can purchase too. Some of these are rather strange, like the original 1920s Ford Model T, which was the first mass-produced car, and would have been affordable back then. But because it's a collector's item now, it's essentially priceless. It is rumored that the car was a gift from another wealthy friend of Musk, but he has never confirmed who it was. However, he has long shown an interest in owning classic cars. The entrepreneur made money from his first company Zip2 in the 90s, and then went to buy a 1967 Jaguar E-Type Roadster with the proceeds. This is one of his prized possessions, but it's still worth $40,000. Due to its significance, Musk's favorite car of all time is the McLaren F1. McLaren F1 exists, with Elon Musk buying the 67th model and one of 7 imported to the United States from the United Kingdom. A 240 miles per hour top speed, Elon had races in his driveway and races with the new car non-Tesla models, with the newest car being a 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo. The German car is known for its powerful engine and elegant handling, and was considered for an electric conversion. His other vehicles are Tesla's Model S as well as Tesla's Cybertruck. Sergey Brin and Larry Page. The Google founders have a combined net worth of $177 billion, making them one of the most powerful business duos in history. In comparison, Brin's net worth is $87 billion, but he mostly drives modest cars. He has been a firm believer in green environmentalism since Tesla's early days in 2013, and his commitment didn't go unnoticed. That same year, employees of Google pranked him by painting lashes on the car's headlights and placing a Batman logo on the hood. The billionaire seemed unfazed by the prank and seemed content with what he had. As of late, both Google founders drive Toyota cars, which only cost $40,000, with the deluxe model going for the lowest possible price. When it comes to producing emissions, the Google founders seem to care more about the end goal than appearances. But really what sets them apart is their interest in self-driving cars. Current interest in these flying cars is driven by technological advancement in battery density propulsion system and sense of avoid technology. One thing that electric cars have over traditional helicopters or private planes is that they will be easier to fly, cheaper, and will likely be much smaller and quieter. Larry Page put up $100 million of his own money into a flying car startup called Kitty Hawk. 1,000 test flights have been performed by Kitty Hawk employees all over Lake Vegas, and the company is ready to start giving rides to business partners and other wealthy influencers who could spur sales. The first deliveries are going to fleet operators, such as amusement parks, which will take care of transportation for poor and disabled people, says Page. He imagines a world where cars are employed for commuting, and taking this route would only take 11 minutes. But of course, that's just his own opinion. One day, maybe Larry Page and Sergey Brin will be trading in their Toyotas for flying cars. Let's pretend you're a billionaire. What car would you buy? Let us know by commenting below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.